Again, remember, we repeat certain emotions in our faces. So if I've experienced a ton of grief, or if someone has experienced a ton of grief and they haven't emotionally healed themselves or processed it, what are they going to do? Cry a lot. Your eyes are going to get baggy. The eyes are going to get dark circles from crying a lot, probably lack of light because you don't go outside as much, get darker eyes, darker baggy eyes, and then that will speak for itself. But I've got bright eyes, I'm full of life, I'm taking risks, I'm winning. Like, I have friends, my ex-roommate from like 4 or 5 years ago, I remember one time he saw me in the morning, he's like, bro, I can see light in your eyes. Yes, I'm vibrating at a high level. And you guys might be thinking vibrations are woo-woo. Everything is a vibration. Me saying la is a vibration. The Wi-Fi connecting from my phone to yours is a vibration. When water sits still, if I look at this water still, it's vibrating right now. Everything is a vibration. So you as a human emit a vibration. So how do you know you have a high vibration? People can see it in your eyes. When you're in love with someone, your pupils dilate, they get bigger. When a girl says she loves you, and she's like, I'm so in love with you. Look at her pupils. Do her pupils get wider? So that little circle in her, black circle in her eye, does it get bigger? It's really beautiful how animalistic we are as humans. This is real. Look this up if you don't believe me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just a kid that was geeking out over this human stuff when I was in my early 20s. Okay, so another thing. This is very normal, but mirroring creates rapport. I think that's really normal, but I'm going to say it anyway. So, do you guys remember when you were like primary school and you had a crush on a girl, or like, you know, you had a crush on a guy as a kid or whatever, and maybe you get your bag on, and then a girl will get a bag on and she'd follow you. It's like, stop following me. And then she's like, stop following me. It's like, stop it, I don't like it. Stop it, I don't like it. And she smiles. Bro, she's flirting with you, mind you. And humans copy behavior because we're mimetic. One of my favorite words for the mimetic, right? Mirroring creates rapport, right? So when I'm talking to someone, and I understand they're a bit more on the introverted side, and they're talking slow, I'm like, hey man, like, and they're like, hey Debbie, how are you? Hey John, how are you? Cool. And I'm mirror and match. They lean a little bit, I don't lean straight away. Remember, high status people have usually a slight lag. So if they do this when they're talking to me, I don't do that straight away. I'm like, oh, okay. Maybe I do it on the other side. Okay. And then I go to his side. Boom! Game! Right? Like, mirror. Dance with it. You gotta be like water as a human. You know what I'm saying? You have to dance a little bit socially. You have to remain socially nimble. And this is something that I used to struggle with. Because I used to be a lot more rigid as a human being. The good thing about one of my entrepreneurial ventures that I was involved in, where it wasn't CB, was I owned an event when I was in my early 20s, a few of them. And I remember we were taking photos, and the photographer guy was like, hey man, relax. You're so like above, just relax. And now when I'm taking pictures, I can chill, what's up, smile, no smile. I'm comfortable within me. But that comfortability within me allowed me to be nimble socially instead of trying to forcefully be so in my brain. You got to be able to dance. You got to be a bit nimble, right? Okay. Now this one's almost a bit of a contradiction because I said you have to be nimble. Albin said girls had a crush on him always. Albin, I get it, brother. You're a pretty boy from Albania. I didn't forget. Oh, from Kosovo. But high status people tend to move slower facially. So right now I'm on a live, I'm yapping, obviously. If you guys saw me on a demo, I've got a poker face. And I'm not trying to be a dick. I'm just super relaxed. How you doing? It's good. Yeah, so this is our program. Yeah. Super relaxed. Because trying to smile too early signifies people pleasing. Trying to smile too late signifies I'm trying to be the one in high status. Neither is the answer. The answer is just to have a relaxed poker face, right? So what you'll notice, like I said, when I'm on demos, even if it's a big company, how are you? Yeah, great. Bit of banter. But my facial expression is never, I need this deal. Hi, nice to meet you. What? Like, I know life is tough.